What's going on, young world? This is your boy Dwayne Michael, and we are here today on a phenomenal episode of The Conversation. I have three brand new phenomenal guests with me today. I have one person who has been with us before, but you're like popular demand right now. Everybody wants you back on the episode. We got Nino Robinson, my man from North Carolina A&T, and his goal is to go into computer science and do things with computers, and that's phenomenal. So thank you for coming today. No, we have a brand new guest today, Miss McKenna Smith, who is a senior at Wise High School. And her goals as of right now is just to graduate college. That's something very, very important to her. So I love that, And then we have another new person today, coming from all the way from California today. Okay, we got West Coast in the building.
Oh, no, I'm from PG.
Okay, so
I'm from PG.
So you from PG, but you moved to West Coast, but you come back. Okay, so you guys, I have my man Aaron Dutton today, and he's gonna be coming back to Wise High School, and his goals and aspirations is to go into music. He want to be a rapper and everything. So thank you guys for coming out. We really, really appreciate it. So as you guys know, this is the great show called The Conversation, where we keep absolutely 100. So I have a question. We're going to jump right into it as we always do. How do you guys feel about people using the net to like downgrade people or to say hurtful things or to use it in those type of ways? How do you guys feel about it? Nino, if you don't mind jumping in, tell me how you feel about things like that.
How do I feel about it? I think it's petty. Petty's a good word. I'll probably say petty because they know they wouldn't say stuff like that in person. Clearly. Right. So, and it's only those people, those select few that actually do stuff like that. Because they probably get bullied in person. They're like, oh, you know what?
I'm gonna go online.
He live in Cali. I'm all the way over here in Maryland. I'm about to go say something to him because he's not about to take a plane over here to Maryland and say something.
Right.
So yeah, they just do that trying to, I guess, to make themselves feel good.
Themselves feel good, get a whole bunch of attention.
Yeah.
Right. Miss Smith, how do you feel about that from a female? How do you feel about hearing all the reckless things online and people just saying so many terrible things about individuals?
I actually kind of agree with he said. Like, it's petty. Like, you know, act your age, not your shoe size. Like, to be honest, I don't see what the purpose of it is. You're not going to gain nothing from it. You know, you're not going to gain nothing, not going to lose nothing. You're just acting like a jerk, basically.
Right.
Move! Yeah!
Stop it, sir.
What are you doing?
Leave him alone, man.
Why?
Because you can't assault somebody like
That's not assault. I'm cleaning up the waste.
Especially on sites like Twitter.
Right,
Because you know you see it a whole lot on Twitter.
Yeah. People talking real reckless.
So,
people are real froggish over the internet. Everybody wants to all be jumping all over the place.
And that's how fights start. Because once you come face to face with somebody, they don't have nothing to say.
You know, I have seen that so many times on different, like, whether it be World Star or Vine. It's like, I've seen this. Yeah. People are knock on someone's door. Like, did you say such and such to me on Twitter and pull people out the house and get in a fight? Man, it's just, it looks insane.
Get off of me!
Go ahead, jump and let you have a lot to say, man.
Personally, I just feel like if you got that type of attitude, you can say something on the internet, and I see you in person, be that person that you was on the internet. If I ask you about it, be man enough or woman enough to actually tell me that you did say that. So when I ask you, you don't look stupid, and then I don't look stupid trying to fight you for no reason.
Right. Okay, so let me ask you this: how do you guys feel about seeing the comments on celebrities' pages? Because see, that's when you see it like the most. Like, I mean, you read Nicki Minaj's comments, you know, Rihanna, somebody, and I mean, some of the things they say we can't even say on this show because, you know, we have to be censored. But it's just like you're calling them, whether it be hussies or hoes, and just call them you doing this. I mean, it's like you can comment on somebody's music, you know, you can have your own opinion, but what makes you want to go that hard?
Jared Leto can suck my
Lady Antebellum singing the national anthem actually kind of makes me hate America.
Pharrell looks like a sewer rat.
Mayor Hawthorne looks and sounds like a
Kesha is a crack whore.
You. Backstreet Boys.
Suck my
Big Sean, more like Big
douche.
Go ahead, Nino.
That's just entertainment at that point.
That's
I
entertainment.
think they just trying to be funny. Don't nobody take that seriously.
Nobody take it serious.
I guess their main goal is to like get them to mention them back or something. So then they get their little 5 seconds. They're like, Nicki Minaj just mentioned me back or whatever.
Right.
So don't nobody take that. I'm pretty sure they don't take it seriously.
Right.
Celebrities, they just brush through it.
Right.
I agree, because while they're on the internet, you know, saying rude comments, they're out there getting money.
Right.
So
Not even thinking about it.
Like they're not even thinking about it. Like just brushing it off like it's nothing. Like I don't see the point of trying to make a celebrity feel bad or trying to downgrade them when they making millions a day. They're making millions just by showing up. So and you're like that's pathetic.
Right. Aaron, go ahead. Jump in, man.
Some celebrities is like they have. I'm not gonna say they have to reply back, but it's like when you have a whole bunch of people always talking to you and always telling you something, then it's that one person that tells you, hey, you did horrible at the Grammys or you did horrible at the BETs. Then it's like, okay, I worked hard to do this, and for you to say that is going to make me retaliate.
See, you know, I think there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being harsh. You know, me as a person who has a one-man play, you know, I'm always asking, hey, tell me about Should Could Dream. Tell me how you feel about the play. How can I get better? Because I think that every single day, you know, our biggest goal is to perfect our craft. But, you know, it just comes to a place where it's like, yo, why are you coming at me like this? And then, you know, and then it's almost like a catfish type of thing. Because it's like it's a totally different person on the other side of the internet saying all these cruel and terrible things. And I think to even speak even more about it, I don't think we realize what this can lead to. You know, I don't know if you guys have heard, but, you know, just recently, well, I don't know how recent it was, but someone died, which was Waka Flocka's brother.
That boy had a lot of stress on him. Like, it's a lot of stuff go behind doors that people don't know. Like, it's a lot of stress coming with this game. Yes, it is. The strong survive.
His name is K.O.
Oh, yeah.
He
committed suicide.
Thank you. He ended up committing suicide because he was reading online everything that people were like saying about him, his mother, you know, Waka. They were calling him names like you're like albino and you just ugly. And I mean, he really took this stuff serious and ended up taking someone's life, man. So it can lead to terrible places, yo. I think we just gotta come up with better ways.
Yeah, that's cyberbullying.
It is.
They're making laws. I think they already have something made that's trying to protect people, so that the people that are causing that damage, cause people to kill themselves, they get actually in trouble.
Getting actually in trouble right now.
Actually put in jail.
Yeah.
Remember, we're talking about teenagers, maybe young teenagers, who are the victims and perpetrators of bullying. Do we want the cops investigating this all the time? Do we want police streaming through high schools, junior high schools, investigating what people have on the internet? I mean, I suppose in extreme cases, yes, but this has got to be schools and parents much more than law enforcement.
That's what they need to do. I mean, and from personal experience, you know, I've been bullied basically from middle school all the way up to my 11th grade year.
Can we touch on that a little bit? What type of bullying, if you don't mind opening up with the conversation in our great audience, what type of bullying did you incur in middle school and high school?
It was very bad. First, it was cyberbullying.
Okay.
And then it was just physically bullying at school. Like, it was just one girl that I didn't know. I didn't do nothing to her. And she decided, I guess I was her victim. And I was in a certain place where I was just like, you know, I can't take it no more.
You can't take it anymore. Now, was it physical or was it just, you know, her just saying something? She was just bothering you every single. Both.
Like she would pull on my braids. She would push me, you know, punch me, everything.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and I was like, you know, I woke up one day, I was like, you know, if I do this certain thing that people expect people who get bullied to do, that's gonna make that person win. So, you know, I got up, I did my hair, did my makeup, and I walked out that door, walked to school, and pretend like nothing happened. You know, and I did what I had to do. I you know, told the principal, and, you know, she got suspended, but it kept on getting worse every time she came back, and she ended up getting arrested.
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
Then, you know, in my mind, I just wanted to get to her face and be like, that's what you get. You know, karma will come back and bite you in the butt.
Now let me ask you this. Do we ever think there's a place for people to say these reckless things online? And I'm gonna go here. Some radio personalities, one of the biggest ones, Charlamagne the God.
Yep, Charlamagne the God. I am the Prince of Pissing People Off, the ruler rubbing you the wrong way, the architect of aggravations. But that's neither here nor there. What is here is another year of inappropriate moments from yours truly. I don't find myself inappropriate at all.
Charlamagne the God. I mean, he goes at Drake on a daily basis. I mean, he talks so bad about Drake, but he calls him the best light-skinned female R&B singer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Charlamagne the God. I mean, he's huge on the Breakfast Club. So, is there any place, you know, in that type of profession, or do we look at that and then now we say, okay, if Charlamagne the God can do it, now I can do it?
I don't think you should think like that. Because Charlamagne the God, he's a part of a big radio station. Like, if Drake wanted to, he can go up there and they can see each other face to face. He would probably still say it. I mean, he said it when Kanye came up there.
He
had
did.
no problem
He was
saying
very
exactly
direct.
what
He
he
was very
said.
direct with him.
Yeah, because that's different. They can actually meet each other face to face, and do all that. But, and it's not really going to lead to any physical altercation. Because I know Charlamagne the God, he doesn't really want any physical altercation. He's just doing it to boost ratings and stuff like that. I think.
Wow.
So yeah, I think he's different.
Wonderful, wonderful. Man, well listen, I think we had a great conversation. In a second, I'm gonna come back with we'll be back in just a second. It's the conversation. So, here's my final thought. As you guys just heard us talk about trolling on the internet, saying bad things. My opinion, leave it alone. What we need to do is stay focused on our dreams and our goals. Why do we need to knock somebody down to build ourselves up? What we need to do is start building ourselves up as one great community. Leave that alone. Too many people are dying and too many lives are being lost. And we gotta stay focused so we can accomplish extraordinary success. And most importantly, rest in peace to everybody who has passed from any type of cyberbullying. And KO, we wish you the best, and I know you're shouting us down there from heaven. This is Dwayne Michael, and we'll talk to you next time on The Conversation.